Hello class, this is Mr. Broussard. I'm sending this video for the 5th week of our beginning English course for the fall of 2020. I'll just let you know what assignments that you need to do for this week. I have posted them separately under announcements, but I do want to send the video just to kind of make it a little clear what it is that you need to do. Thankfully, most of you did turn in your illustrative paragraph, and I will hopefully get to grade that within the next couple of days. It will not be today, because once I'm done with this video, I do have unfortunately, have a doctor's appointment this afternoon. So the earliest would be tomorrow, possibly on Friday, but I'm trying my best to have it done no later than Friday before I leave at 11 o'clock. As far as what you have to do for this week, you do have 3 chapters you need to read, chapters 4 and 5, dealing with editing, revision, and proofreading. This is highly important that you read these chapters and understand why these chapters are important. It is about the whole of the writing process, and while you've already went over the pre-writing parts of things and the actual writing process that you've obviously already done through a paragraph, there is the post-writing process of editing, revision, and proofreading that you must do, basically so you clean up your work, clean up the mistakes that are bound to happen for anyone's composition. Um, Editing and proofreading, dealing with more of the spelling, grammar, punctuation, usage issues that you will be doing, and the little minor details. And the revision is more for the content and the structure of whatever it is that you are writing. So that is why these 3 things are important. You must do all 3, and my advice is that you do all 3 as separate entities, not what most people do if they do it at all, is try and do it all at once. If you do it all at once, you'll catch about a third of the mistakes, but you won't catch everything. And most of the time, the emphasis on what you do correct um, deals with more of the revision as far as the structural concerns and as far as the content concerns. But then the editing and proofreading part gets dropped entirely because it is more difficult. It's more invasive, takes more of your time, and most people unfortunately don't know how to do it well. So the key is you need to do all 3 aspects. You need to edit, go through it once to edit, go once through revision, and then another third time in proofreading. And I'll even do it a 4th time, just to clean up the little minor details if need be. So that's why it is important, and I want to make sure that you do this. So read these 2 chapters. Then read chapter 6, which is the next of the rhetorical modes. It is the descriptive rhetorical mode. So that is a chapter that will let you know what it is you will be writing as far as the type of writing that you'll be doing on the second of your 2 paragraphs. Again, like the first, you will choose a topic. I will not assign you a topic. Don't ask. But it must be in the descriptive rhetorical mode. So basically, you're describing something. You are fully explaining something, either in a purely visual sense through logical space order, I guess you would call it, left to right, right to left, up, down, down, left, near to far, far to near. You can break it down into individual boxes if it's more of a visual field, if it's strictly visual, but that space order must be involved. It could be full sensory detail, meaning you include all the senses. Yes, the visual sense, but also things. What did you hear? What do you smell? What do you taste? What do you feel physically? What do you feel emotionally? That be something that you write about. Or it can be a logical time order in dealing with a process paper, I would call it. That can be a part of the descriptive. So, in particular, if you're one of those people who works a lot, you might not have as much time, the ability to come up with something more creative. You can just write about the process of the things that you do every day with your work, or maybe you're at home and the process of the things that you do at home if you're raising a family or whatever it is that you do. So any of these things are available for you to do. You can be fully descriptive visually, fully descriptive utilization of all the sensors. But again, the whole of the sensory detail will probably take care of itself. If it's strictly visual, you do need that space order that helps you clarify things for your reader. And if you do a process, then it's time order that sensibly that maintain proper time order and don't skip over details. Even if it's easy for you to remember to skip over, remember it would be you're training somebody else, the person to take over your job. They won't know the little shortcuts. They need to know the full-fledged details of things and then learn about the shortcuts later on. You need to lay out everything fully fledged if you decide to do a process paragraph, if you like that. So any of those 3 things are okay. Make sure you read chapter 6 and then choose what you want to write about and what works with the descriptive rhetorical mode. As far as the written assignments, you do have one journal entry 3 due on September 30th, 2020. Let me see where I had that somewhere, hopefully. There we go. just kind of let you know. Yeah, Journal Entry 3, it's due September the 30th at 8 a.m. And it's about, if you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be? It could be physical, emotional, or personality aspect. So again, gives you a little guidance. The instruction gives you guidance, but then you have to make sure to write the paragraph about what is asked of you. So do make sure you have that, and it needs to be turned in no later than 8 a.m. on September the 30th. So if you get it done the night of September 28th, that would probably be best. And then you do have an online parts of speech quiz. Go under the assignments or modules, and then, or it should be actually available to you on the right-hand side as a blue hyperlink. Click on the online parts of speech quiz, and it's more practical than it is. It's not going to be about a bunch of terms. I don't like giving quizzes at all. But I definitely do not want to give a type of quiz that's just with the technical terms that you just shove in your brain and then regurgitate on the quiz. You didn't learn anything. I want the quizzes that I give to be things that are practical for you to use, not just through a one-time quiz, but then to use in your everyday life. So basically, the process of this quiz is you'll have an underlined word in a sentence, and then you choose the part of speech that the underlined word is used. And so that's key because certain words can be multiple parts of speech. So what you need to do is figure out which one it is and how it's being used. Not just, certain words are only in individual parts of speech. Certain words can flex between those. And so that's when you need to use the sentence as a whole to figure out which one it is. So you'll have a choice of 4 that choose from, and you choose one, and then and how it's used, the underlined word is used, and that's the part of speech quiz. That is in Canvas. So what you are to do is go under assignments or modules and then scroll and find the parts of speech quiz. This part of speech quiz is available until October the 2nd at 11 a.m. So next Friday, 11 a.m., that is when that quiz is due. You click on parts of speech quiz, you click on it, go do it, you do it, and it automatically grades it for you. You'll know your grade immediately, as will my grade book. It goes straight to my grade book, and that perfectly works great for me. But make sure that it's done before 11 a.m. on Friday of next week. My advice is get both done sometime, the next couple of days would be the best. If you want to, wait till Monday or so and get that done, then that's fine. As long as you get it done before the actual due dates and times, that's all that really matters. And that is it as far as what it is that we are dealing with as far as this week's class. Again, I will try my best to get the rhetorical mode paragraphs graded sometime either tomorrow or Friday. I don't want to make any promises because between a lot of the different things that we have to do in this course, that I have to do actually to grade, I don't want to make promises that certain things will be graded because I do have other things I need to get to. My thinking it'll either be Thursday or Friday. It will be done before I leave this week, but unless something unforeseen happens with my health, I should have it done by this week. So hopefully you'll have it then, and hopefully they're all really good. So I hope you're all well, and I will talk to you another time.